last few videos, I showed you how to play the new version of Cashflow. And because currently it is August 2022, we are going through a little bit of an inflationary period and increasing interest rates. So today I want to show you something that we are going to be practicing every once in a while at the Sydney Cashflow Club. We are going to be playing an inflationary version. So I've already showed you how to fill in all of the forms to get started with the game. I've showed you how to play the inside and the outside. And today we are going to be having a look at this inflationary version. So what we are going to be doing is we're going to be playing the game Cashflow as usual. So we're going to be rolling the dice. We're going to be moving around the board. But each time everybody at the table has had their turn, we're going to take a card. And once we've gone around and everybody's had their turn, we are going to increase the inflation amount. So we're going to be keeping track on the back of the form here. We're going to be writing down inflation. And we're going to write down how many times inflation has increased and by what percentage. So number one, it might be a 2% increase in all of the prices. Then the next time everybody's had a turn, we might have number two, and we might have a 3% increase in prices. And so we're going to have to keep a track of this, and we're going to write down every time we pick a card, a new price. So the price is going to go up by 2%, then 3%. And so it will continue to rise. So it will be a little bit of calculating, but we will show you how to do that when you come and join us for this section. Now, we're also going to have the interest rate. And again, every time everybody's had a turn, the interest rate is going to start at a certain amount, and we'll tell you what that is going to be. And then depending on what happens and how you roll the dice, it is either going to go up or it is going to go down. So again, we're going to keep track of that throughout the game, and it might go from x to x plus 1, and then it might go to x plus 1 plus 1, whereby it's gone up twice, and then the next turn around it might go down again, so it might just be x plus 1. And so we're going to keep track of interest rates and the inflation. Now, the reason we want to do this is we want to be prepared for when this happens in real life. Now, currently, as I said, it is August 2022. We have high inflation going on, and we also have interest rates going up. Now, if you have to learn this in real life, it is a lot more challenging. So it's much better and much more fun to learn how to do this when you are playing a game like Cashflow than if you have to learn it in real life and maybe stuff it up. So here you get the chance. Come and join us, and we'll show you how you can use a different strategy to be able to survive inflation, how to feel comfortable with interest rates going up or down, because none of these things have to be that scary if you have already got a strategy worked out on how to deal with it. As I said, if you're doing it in real life, much more challenging. If you're a pilot and you suddenly have an emergency situation, you only have a few split seconds to make a decision to save the airplane. And the same in the real world. If you are dealing with inflation and interest rates for the very first time, then you're going to panic and not be sure of how to deal with it. But if you've already played through a scenario in a game-like setting where there is nothing at stake, then you're going to be much more comfortable when it happens in real life because you already know what you can do and how you can protect yourself. So come and join us for this version of the game that we play on a regular basis, and learn how to play with inflation and interest rates so that you can do it in the game and then also do it in real life. We're looking forward to seeing you, and thank you for joining us for this video on how to play a new version of Cashflow.